Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Thursday, 6 August 2026, Aries. Aries, who's that intriguing new person in your neighborhood? What is it about this new neighbor that makes it impossible for you to stop wondering about them? Quit obsessing. Get your courage up and find a way to welcome him or her to the new neighborhood. Maybe you'll find this person likable, maybe not, but give it a shot anyway. Enjoy. Taurus. An unexpected letter could arrive today, Taurus, with a check enclosed, perhaps a gift, bonus, or offer to make more money. This might be a welcome break, possibly coming at a time when you really need it. If it's work, don't worry about the time involved. You'll be able to finish it quickly and efficiently. It might lead to more offers in the future. Gemini. If you're in the arts or sciences, Gemini, sudden inspiration could cause you to start or continue a project that means a lot to you. Some friends or group members could help out with useful information. Your mind may generate new ideas throughout the day. Once you've finished your work, take a walk and clear your head. Watch a video. If you don't, it could be hard to sleep tonight. Cancer. Meditation, dreams, or visions could bring amazing insights your way, Cancer. You might find them too bizarre to believe, at least at first, but follow-up research could reveal that what you've come up with is quite credible. Keep a journal of these revelations because you might remember the gist but forget the details. They could be useful later when you pass your ideas on to others. Leo. You're an adventurous soul, Leo. Are you thinking about a little mischief today? Are you going to propose that you and a friend or perhaps your partner skip town for a day and forget about work, chores, and other routine matters if possible? You've been bored lately, so who could blame you? If you decide to do this, make sure everyone knows what's up. You don't want to burn any bridges. Virgo. An unexpected communication may come today from someone connected with your career, Virgo. This is good news, but it may be so off the wall that you could walk around in a daze for a while trying to make sense of it all. Don't agonize too much. You've worked hard and deserve whatever it is that's suddenly coming to you. Think of it as a karmic reward. Go celebrate. Libra. An unexpected chance to fly to a faraway place, perhaps at someone else's expense, could come to you today, Libra. A group might be involved, perhaps one connected with education. Do you lecture or teach? If so, this might be a chance to give a lecture in an exciting place you've never been to before. Get your materials together, pack your bag, and go have fun. Scorpio. Some bizarre and rather silly dreams might come to you tonight, Scorpio. They may be the sort that is so crazy that you actually wake up laughing. Don't dismiss them, silly or not. These dreams are trying to tell you something. Write them down the way you would any other vivid dream and analyze the symbols in the same way, even if they cause a few giggles. Sagittarius. If you're single, you could feel a very powerful attraction to someone unusual and perhaps a little wacky. If you're already in a relationship, you could glimpse a silly and rather insane side of your beloved you've never seen before. This could be a bit disconcerting, but also make you laugh. That's part of the appeal of love, continuously learning about that special someone. Capricorn. Have you been looking for a new job, Capricorn? If so, you might hear of an opportunity from an unexpected source, perhaps at a social gathering, if possible. This could mean that someone unexpected brings it to your attention, or it could be a job in a new and unusual field. One way or another, as weird as it seems, it's worth consideration. Look into it and get all the facts before acting. Aquarius. If you're single, Aquarius, love may come to you completely out of the blue today. The person could be standing behind you in line at the store or sitting nearby in the park. Wherever you connect, don't be too cautious. Move ahead carefully, but at least get to know something about this person before giving into insecurity and running the other way. Pisces. Some unexpected but very welcome visitors could arrive today, Pisces. They might bring some people you don't know but should connect with right away. Expect interesting news, fascinating information, and a lot of laughs. Even though you don't know for sure that these people are able to come over, have a supply of drinks and snacks on hand. You'll want them to settle in and stay a while if possible. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Thursday, 6 August 2026. Do have yourself an amazing day.
DVS family, good morning and welcome to your DVS This Morning show. My name is Shanro, I'm your host. But before we do get into the show, let's check out the news team with our morning news highlights.
Good morning. Time now for the news with me, Timothy Polion. St. Lucia's fight against climate change is moving beyond government offices and into communities across the island. Civil society organizations are being urged to play a greater role in delivering the country's climate commitments with new funding opportunities, technical support and partnerships designed to turn local ideas into measurable climate action.
We will be providing opportunities for funding. We'll be discussing some of the challenges that civil society organizations face, whilst brainstorming some recommendations for how we can address these challenges to ensure that they have the skills, the capacities, and the resources needed to actively develop and implement initiatives that address climate change.
The dialogue is expected to improve civil society's understanding of St. Lucia's climate targets, build capacity to develop and implement climate projects, strengthen partnerships with government, and increase awareness of climate financing opportunities. A bold new trade alliance could reshape economic ties between Africa and the Caribbean. Ghana and Jamaica leading a push to connect CARICOM directly to the African Continental Free Trade Area, a move that could slash shipping costs, open new markets for regional businesses, and transform decades of diplomatic friendship into a powerful economic partnership.
When I was speaking with Mr. Prime Minister, I said that one of the things that I would champion when I become AU chair next year, Ghana is assuming the chair of the African Union next year, is to expand the remit of the African Continental Free Trade Area to include the Caribbean. We've set up the African Continental Free Trade Area that allows us to export goods duty-free and tariff-free into each other's markets. That's a 1.4 billion population market, and that also is a 1.3 trillion GDP economy. And so we can plug the Caribbean in so that we can exchange goods between Africa and the Caribbean duty-free, tariff-free.
The official knows that trade infrastructure is central to this new push. Both nations have signaled that they are looking at a dual hub maritime model connecting the port of Kingston in the Caribbean with Ghana's expanding West African sea hubs. The St. Lucia Mission of Seventh-day Adventists Women's Ministries is calling for a united stand against violence with island-wide End It Now marches on Saturday, August 22nd. Under the theme One Island, One Voice, participants will gather at VG Playing Field in the north and VA4 Square in the south from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
St. Lucia is very close-knit, where everyone knows everyone. This can serve as a strength as well as a weakness. And unfortunately, in our current space in dealing with domestic violence, it is operating as a weakness in that because we all know each other, there is a sense of judgment that is looming over the individual who wants to get that level of support.
The initiative aims to educate, empower, and protect communities, urging all St. Lucians to speak up, show love, and be part of the change. Finally, from us this morning, the Caribbean may be far from the world's nuclear hotspots, but experts warn it is far from immune to their consequences. Scholars at the University of the West Indies, USA, radioactive fallout, international security tensions, and evolving nuclear technology all have direct implications for the region, underscoring the need for stronger laws, greater public awareness, and increased youth engagement.
The young people of the Caribbean and the wider world are not uninterested in wider geopolitical machinations or the ability of superpowers to move at lightning rapidity. However, what worries me is our inability at times to see the interconnectedness of nuclear fights on the wider Caribbean region. So whether it be the cost of fuel, whether it be less tax revenue for governments, so therefore they can't invest in social spending to give young people deposits to pay houses, or it could be a multiplicity of other priorities that happen as a result of big powers fighting. the young people are not uninterested.
Panelists concluded that while nuclear weapons pose an existential threat to humanity, developing local expertise, strengthening regional diplomacy, and expanding peaceful applications remain essential to safeguarding the Caribbean's future. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us at noon for our next news major right here on DBS Television, the Lunchtime Report. My name is Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Thanks, team, for those morning news highlights. But with that said, we do need to take a quick break, so stick and stay. Don't go anywhere, and go tell a friend to tune in, because the DBS This Morning Show is back. We're going to take a break. Hey there, DVS family, and welcome back to your number one leader, and welcome back to This Morning, your morning talk show to get your day started. Now, with me, I have a good friend of mine, sometimes, coming all the way from KM Squared. I know most of us call it KM2. So this is why she's here today, to kind of give us, to clear up some misconceptions and to tell us what KM Squared really is about. So with me this morning is Shewinner. I'm not even going to pronounce the surname. I'm going to leave that for her. And she's going to tell us, of course, what she does at KM Squared. And we'll get into this conversation. Hey, Shewinner, how are you?
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. Thanks for asking.
And it's a pleasure having you here, actually.
And it is a pleasure to be here.
Awesome. Now, tell us about what you do at KM Squared, and then we're going to talk about since when did it become KM Squared and not KM2?
So I would like to start there that the company's name has always been KM Squared, and it's just that we've consistently accepted KM2. Okay. That's what it was.
Okay.
I am the Employer Branding and Business Development Manager. My job, in a nutshell, is really to tell the story of the company and to acknowledge who we are and the fact that we've been in business for the last 22 years.
Wow. I think when people hear the name KM Squared, they think of call center. That's what KM Squared is. Is that really what the business is about? Or is there more to it?
There is a lot more to it. We like to think of ourselves as a business processing outsourcer.
Okay.
And by that I mean we target international companies that have, whether they're looking for customer service, collections, data entry.
Okay.
So it's a lot broader than just sitting there and answering the phones. We have agents who have actually never been on a phone call before.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So these are the things that people actually don't know about us, and that's why I'm here to tell that story.
Okay, perfect. Now, KM Squared is always said to be hiring people. Why? Do they ever not hire people? I mean, these are some of the common questions that we hear all the time. People saying that, oh, they're leaving all the time, they're staying all the time, or they're always taking people. What's going on there?
So, and you are correct. It's one of the biggest misconceptions that I'm faced with. The fact that you say we're always hiring, I've heard that we're always terminating. Truth be told, like any organization, I want us to start off by understanding that the company has 1,400 employees. Let's start there. We're one of the biggest employers in St. Lucia. On a monthly basis, just like any organization, we have people who would leave. They're venturing off to new careers, they may be venturing off for school, etc. So we have that count.
Okay.
We have the fact that the employees are doing an amazing job in every aspect. So we have the clients who are asking now, hey, can we increase your headcount from 100 to 150 now?
Okay.
And then, of course, yes, there are people who, I mean, this is a high-paced, it's requiring a lot out of you. So there are people who we naturally believe that this is not a fit. So obviously, yes, we have to make those decisions. So when you combine the people who leave, the fact that we're actually growing because our clients are asking for more, and those that we actually made the decision that this is not a good fit and we have to part ways. When we're hiring, we're not looking for 1 or 2 people. Automatically, we're looking for 15 to 20 people.
Okay.
So our vacancy notice is always on a wider scale.
Okay.
Hence, you would see more of those things happen, or more of those vacancies, should I put out.
Now, speaking of vacancies, I'm happy you touched on that. Is KM Squared actually hiring now, and for what departments are you guys hiring
So
for?
we are currently hiring. Right now, we're hiring for one of our sales campaigns. We do also have, of course, yes, the backfilling for people who have left. And so you would find smaller classes here and there. So we do have the sales campaign, we do have a customer service line, and we do have a piece which requires people with a lot more analytical skills, and that is for our loans processing part.
Now, before we delve any further, in order to get a job or to work with KM Squared, do you have to have any basic knowledge as to any of the following departments, or are you guys willing to train individuals? Because truth be told, and to be honest, a lot of these businesses, they're looking for people with years of experience, 20 years, 15 years, 5 years. Where are we getting these experiences, you know? So is this company open to taking individuals who maybe have little to no experience and training them so that they have the desired experience?
And absolutely. And if I may be honest, I did work with the recruiting department, and people with absolutely no experience are actually my favorite. And I'll tell you why. Because of the extensive training process that we have, it's easier for you to be able to mold someone and to help them develop those skills. Correct. And that is something that we actually love. Our training programs run anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
So you could tell how much information that we're willing to give you. And we don't just train you on product, or when I say product knowledge, like basic information based on the program that we give the customer service training, collection training, the etiquette, phone etiquette training. So there's a lot of information that you can learn once you enter our training rooms. Detailed training.
Beautiful. I love that. Now, is there anything special that's happening with KM Squared that you want to tell us about? If not, tell us how we can apply to be a part of the KM Squared family.
Special, there's always something special happening with the company. I just want to put this out there. Of course, yes, we're part of several other mini organizations, so we're doing a lot of activities for our agents right now. I'm not sure if anybody has seen the carnival activities that we've had so far. That is because we're always ensuring that our agents feel comfortable to be at work, and they don't feel like, I'm just walking into work and this is just an 8 to 5 and I need to get out. But we want to make sure that when they come into the organization that they're happy, they're comfortable, and they're enjoying their time being with us. So that's our special part. Applying with us is as simple as logging on to our pages on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We do have an apply now at any of those pages that you go into, and you could, as simple as just log in. It's going to ask you some basic information. You're going to put it in there. So the application process is either through Instagram, or we do have walk-in processes. So you could walk into our Calione Court location at any point in time, and you would be interviewed as well.
Fantastic. Shewinner, thanks so much. But before we do throw this into a commercial break, I want you to look at St. Lucia and tell them why they need to come and be a part of the KM Squared family.
Why you need to be part of the KM Squared family. For me, thinking back on my history with the company, starting off, fresh out of Sir Arthur, and the opportunities that company has given me, from being a supervisor to training to having worked with every department, and now being in a position where I can proudly tell the story of the company. I think that this is a company which works really well in developing a young person. And the fact that we have so much opportunities for young people to grow and to develop themselves, I think this is an opportunity for anybody.
Fantastic. Shewinner, thank you so much. Also, the TikTok handles, the social media handles, I don't think we mentioned them. So quickly, just tell us where to find you guys on Instagram.
So on Instagram, it's just KM Squared Solutions, and also the very same name for all of our other handles as well.
Spectacular. Well, St. Lucia, this is it. You need a job, KM Squared, they want you. So get applying. Don't sit home doing nothing and say, no work, look work. Take it. Take it. All right, St. Lucia, we're going to take a break. Stay with us. DBS family, and welcome back to the DBS This Morning Show. And I want to thank you guys so much for staying with us, and I hope you brought a friend, because this section is gonna get a little bit sweet. With me this morning, I do have Zena, owner and CEO of Twinkle Treatz and Twinkle Cake Supplies. I hope I got that right.
Yes.
Right? Perfect. And she is going to be chatting with us a little bit about her, not business, but businesses. Good morning, Zena, and
Hi,
welcome to the DBS family. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thanks.
Fantastic. Now, let's start off with talking about your businesses. So you have Twinkle Treatz and Twinkle Cake Supply. So I'm going to leave it to you to talk about anyone first.
Okay, so we started Twinkle Treatz because it's originally what I started with. I basically supply cakes, so cupcakes, donuts, cinnamon rolls, brownies, birthday cakes, you name it.
Hold that thought. Let me show you, because she came with goodies. She came with goodies. She came with goodies. Ta-da! And this is what we're talking about from Twinkle Treatz. So we have some cupcakes in there. We have some donuts and cinnamon rolls. Oh, this looks so good. Keep going, Zena. Keep going.
All right. So apart from these, I also provide finger foods, savory catering, but they're boxed, and I do breakfast also boxed. But everything is done by order, with the exception of what you just saw.
Nice.
These are done daily to provide and provided at my store in town, which is Twinkle Cake Suppliez.
Awesome.
So if you just want to pick up something for lunch or you have a birthday coming up, when you get something quick, you can pick it up at the store.
Now, what made you decide to start your own business, and how did you come up with the name Twinkle Treatz with a Z at the end?
So Twinkle is my childhood nickname.
Okay.
My name was supposed to be Twinkle.
Oh, like your actual name?
Yes.
Okay.
And my mom decided to switch it to Zena.
Okay.
So the Twinkle is my nickname, and Treatz with the Z to the end is because my name is Zena.
Ah.
So it just blends everything together. Likewise, with Twinkle Cake Suppliez, Suppliez also ends with
a Z for Zena to
culminate everything together.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, you got into the business of pastry. Is it something that you just like to do? Is there like family who was probably involved in this, and you kind of pick up on the love for it and a habit from it from a tender age?
Not even in the slightest bit.
No.
I'm somebody who used to burn box cake. It was really, really bad. But I always liked food.
Okay.
And after I had my first daughter, really started out of necessity. I needed to get cakes for her, and at the time I was single mom, so it's kind of I didn't want to spend too much money on cake, but I also wanted to give everything she wanted for her birthday.
Right.
So I said, why not learn? So I was not actually supposed to be here today because it was not my intention to be baking cakes at all.
Right.
I was supposed to be culinary, which is savory.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And because of her, I got into cakes, and one by one person started asking, can you bake me a cake? How much? And I said, but I can make money.
Nice. And then it just developed and you became self-sufficient from it. I love that. Now, I noticed that Twinkle Cake Suppliez also supplies businesses with, little knickknacks that you need for your cake or for, I guess, pastry decor. Tell us a little bit about that, some of the stuff that you do supply.
Yeah, so Twinkle Cake Suppliez actually supplies the packaging, the cake decorating, pearls, colors. I also provide undecorated cake layers. Right. So if you just want a cake and you want to decorate at home, that's an option. I provide cake mixes. So like the black cake we buy for Christmas, it's in the form of a cake mix.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you just need to add your liquids, your wet ingredients, and the rest is yours.
You're good to go. Fantastic. Yes. Now, here's something St. Lucia doesn't know, and here's something you didn't tell me. I happened to find out on your social media that you actually teach people how to decorate. So tell us about that. I don't know why you're holding out on us, girl.
Yeah, so I do cake decorating classes, both for adults and for children. Adults are more of a long-term period where we do one-day classes, but we start from basics. So you could come in completely green. I provide all the materials, all the tools, and you just walk in to learn.
Nice.
The kids classes, however, we do kids cake and sip classes, so it's more in a fun setting because children's attention span is a lot shorter. So while they do learn to decorate the cakes, they also get to have some games and get eats and drinks, and they get to have fun with it. So they get to explore creativity, but also learn something.
Nice. And you know what's funny about all this, Zena, is the fact that all of this is self-taught. You aren't necessarily wanting to be in this space, but you so happen to learn and you made a business out of it. And what I say these days, clock it. Love it. Now, how can we reach out to you if we want to actually support your business?
You can actually go to the store, Twinkle Cake Suppliez. It's on Brazil Street, next to Blast.
Right.
It's upstairs the red building.
Okay.
My contact number is 717-5788, and also Instagram, Twinkle Treatz or Twinkle Cake Suppliez.
Okay, perfect. Now, before we close off, you do have an event coming up on Sunday. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
So that is our normal annual Kids Cake and Sip. It happens every close of school. So basically every break they get, we have a kids Cake and Sip event for them. It is $90 a child. Again, they get decorate the cakes. They get food, drinks, play games, and they still leave with a small goodie bag in hand.
Okay, perfect. So is there a cutoff period for registering, or they can just come and
Well, I'm almost
be a part?
full for now,
Oh, no.
but normally you register before.
Okay.
I would send you a form, you would give me all the details, whether it's allergies, everything, and then you registered before, it's at the American Gyro building.
Okay.
It's from 1 to 4 p.m.
Okay. Well, St. Lucia, this was Twinkle, aka Zena, telling us a little bit about her business, which is Twinkle Treatz and Twinkle Cake Supplies.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you do enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope your business, it flourishes tenfold.
Thank you for having me.
You are so
Thank you
welcome.
much.
St. Lucia, we're going to take a break. Stay with us. Hey there, DVS family. Good morning and welcome back. If you have just joined me, you are right on time because today we're going to do something extra special. Now, the word is Pilates. You must be wondering, what is Pilates? Now, if I'm quite honest, it has become more popular in the Caribbean. If I do say so myself, I've seen it internationally, and it has seeped its way in the Caribbean because it is now what the girlies are doing these days. So I went out and I found a certified instructor, to tell us a little bit about Pilates, and maybe at the end I could, probably do a little thing or two. So with me this morning, I have none other than Miss Faedra Trim. She's here with us to tell us a little bit about Pilates. Hi, Faedra. How are you this morning?
I am well, thank you.
Amazing. You look well. You look stunning. I must say, the Pilates, you have that Pilates figure, right? Fit. Now,
thank you.
Now, Pilates, it's something that has become very popular over time, Obviously, it has existed for some time.
Yes.
But what exactly is Pilates? What is this word? I know people pronounce it all different type of names.
Well, it's Pilates.
Pilates. See?
And, it's a mind-body form of exercise.
Okay.
And it focuses on core strength, flexibility, body awareness, mobility, all of these good things.
I'm happy you said core strength because there's no strength here. After... there are moms out there who are pregnant, diastasis recti, and so that's one for me. So when it comes to core strength, 0. Yeah. So I'm happy to have you here with me this morning, so you could probably give me a little pointers on how to get that together. But where did Pilates come from?
Well, it was invented by a German man.
Okay.
His name was Pilates. Actually, his exercise system was called contrology. Okay. And then when he died, it was named after him, Joseph Pilates. So he used it really as a form of sort of helping soldiers in the war to kind of like build back their strength, recuperate, recover. And basically after that he invented, when he realized that his method wasn't available to everybody, to all, especially the very injured ones, he developed different kinds of equipment, one of them being the reformer. Okay. And so the reformer offers assistance in doing the exercises.
Oh, okay. Yes. Nice. So Pilates, is this for a specific age group?
Not at all. Anybody can do it.
Okay.
It's any kind, whatever fitness level that you're at, it's good for you.
Okay, so it's not, it could also be for beginners if you have absolutely no experience in Pilates.
Definitely it can be.
Okay.
And I would recommend it anyway as a form, even for the athletes, I would recommend that they do Pilates because it will help them with their exercise, with whatever they're doing. It gives you good flexibility, it gives you mobility, it gives you, like I said, body awareness, and it just really gives you a sense of well-being, because you really have to focus and concentrate on the body, on the breath. The breath is a very important aspect, which I haven't spoken about. But the breath is a very important aspect because you use it to help you do the exercise, to help you move through the exercises. And it also helps you to calm down. It helps you, I have noticed that with Pilates, it helps you not only physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. So it's a mind, spirit, body form of exercise.
Okay, nice. It's
holistic.
Yes. You are certified.
Yes,
Where
I am.
did you get your certification?
Near Gabriel, an instructor who was here in St. Lucia maybe about 15 years ago.
Okay, so you've been doing this for a while.
Yes.
Okay.
It has been around for a while, as I was saying before. It's been around for a while, but it seems to have gained popularity in recent times. And I'll say I've been teaching for that time. It was mainly older ladies, but now I noticed that the younger people are getting involved.
Yes.
In fact, there was this video that went viral of firemen training in Pilates, and you could see them trembling. And
oh wow, is it that intense?
Yes.
Wow.
So the guys, it's good for the guys as well.
Okay.
Because they normally think that it's some kind of girly thing, but it is. Tell them, try it and see.
Gosh, I'm nervous. You know what, Faedra? I think let's head into your studio and you teach me a thing or two about Pilates so we can see if we can get these old bones warmed up.
Okay.
Right?
Together, lift the heels, squeeze your thighs together, pull your stomach down, engaging, and then you're going to, on an exhale, extend the legs out.
Farther.
All the way in until they're completely extended. And then bring your legs back in by bending your knees, or bring the carriage back in by bending your knees.
Feel that.
And
I
again.
feel that.
And in. Reach your arms up, stretch up, and then press the shoulders down into the... That's it. Now you extend your arms down, lift them up. And down.
Oh my Lord.
And up. On an exhale, press down, pull the stomach in.
Ms. Faedra, give us your social media handles, how we can reach out to you for those who would be interested.
On Instagram, I am at bodybalance758. On Facebook, I am Body Balance by Faye. My telephone number 730-7278. And
reach out. She does one-on-ones. I guess you do group sessions as well.
I do group sessions. I do have a class at Harmony Suites in Rodney Bay at 7:30 on a Saturday, and I will be putting on a beginners class on a Sunday.
For sure. I will be there. All right. Well, Ms. Faedra, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here and to have me here to teach me little ones and twos about Pilates. And I will encourage St. Lucia once again, reach out, give it a try. You know, health is wealth, and this is something that I really do encourage you to do. Woo! St. Lucia, that was an amazing workout with Miss Faedra. Again, I want to encourage you, give Pilates a try, give something new a try. But I also want to thank you guys so very much for always tuning into the DBS This Morning Show and making DBS your #1 leader. Whatever you guys do today, have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the DBS Good Morning Show.